Alrighty YouTube, it's your boy Zxous, and in today's video we're going to be using the 2B and noise strat in PvP. I think this is going to be a fantastic team because in PvP, when it comes to a team like this, our whole goal is basically to get our burst skill instantly and then nuke. Right, and I've done a PvP showcase on 2B specifically, but in that video, even though she was popping off, there were a couple errors happening. Obviously, I couldn't bring Mast, because if I bring Mast, I would just not get the burst fast enough, and then they would nuke my team. And right now, it seems like the meta is really just you burst first and then that's it, right? I don't know what we call that in this game. In usually games, I guess in most games we call it alt rush, so I guess we'll call it burst rush in this game. But most people have that comp where they basically are rushing their burst skill to just nuke. Now with this team, because Noise is a rocket launcher, she's actually going to help us a lot, because when we use her burst skill, it's only at level 4 for me. I don't have the mats right now, unfortunately. I'm not going to level up these two as well because I'm saving these mats for A2. But when we use her burst skill, all allies will have their max HP increased by 34%. The reason why that's good is because that's going to buff up 2B's damage when she uses her burst skill, because she's going to have more HP. Not to mention she's also going to get HP from her first skill. And then also we have Senti's burst skill this time around, rather than using Noah's, because she also lowers defense of 5 enemies with the remaining HP. And in PvP there's only a max of 5 enemies. We have Biscuit as well, just in case if we need to for Privity, right? Because Biscuit's gonna make it that we get stunned, and if they end up taking our HP below 50%, we're guaranteed still going to be in our burst skill. We're probably just going to be stunned, so having Biscuit can protect us, and then boom, we just nuke them. Even if they do end up having Noah, them stunning us for 3 seconds actually hurts them as well if they're running it with Noah, because if we're stunned for 3 seconds and with Biscuit I'm alive for 3 seconds, then or I'm alive for I believe 5 seconds, right? Like immune for 5 seconds, invincible for 5 seconds. By the time I'm done being invincible, their immunity from Noah is gone, and my 2B can just go ahead and nuke them. So we're gonna try it. I want to go against this team. I might spend a couple, like maybe 300 gems and test it, but we're gonna see. So this is a comp that's interesting too, right? So this team is literally, let's see, this is actually a perfect way to test it. And then obviously, yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna work, right? It's gonna work. I'm so excited because and I didn't really like. Noah has a 40-second burst skill cooldown, right? So in just general content, I'm not Noah. Noise has a 40-second burst skill cooldown. So in general content, I'm not using Noise. But in here, it should work fantastically. So we got our burst skill. Okay, Noise just buffed up our HP by a lot, right? Senti dropped hers, and then boom, we did end up nuking. I guess they didn't get it off in time, and that's how we just won. But yeah, the damage is still not going to one-shot. I think we're only ever going to really one-shot if we have Mast on the team, because but she's giving crit damage, crit rate, and the massive attack buff. But I think this team should be doing just fine, right? Remember, 2B guaranteed kills 1 enemy as well, right? Like she does at least half of HP to all enemies, and then because remember, she does actually go after 1 enemy with the highest attack or highest HP, she deals additional damage to them as well. So she will guarantee nuke 1 enemy. I kind of want to go up against like another team. Let me see if I can find something that has like Privity in it. So like a team like this might be hard because they have Emma. I think we will lose this match, but we could try it, right? I think we will lose this match, but we could definitely try it. Their burst rotation is from this way. Okay, we'll see. I don't know if we're gonna win this match. I don't know if we're gonna win this one. They have Emma, and I think Emma's really my only issue here. Again, with Biscuit on our team, I don't really need to worry about stun when it comes to 2B specifically, because even if we do get stunned from Privity, like I said, we're still gonna be in our burst skill. We just can't die because we're gonna be invincible. And then she can just nuke them after they're stunned and immune and stuff like that. So you guys see, we actually got rid of Senti there. But they're healing so much, and now in this situation we don't have a DPS, right? Not a crazy DPS, right? We do have 2B here, and 2B, remember, oh, we're getting our second burst skill. Okay, well, not with Noise, because she has a 40-second cooldown as well. But here we should do fine, and I think we're going to win. It's going to take long. It's a stall out type situation realistically, but we're gonna win. It's really all of us versus Anise, and Anise is still a very, very much trouble, right? But we won, right? We did win. Let me see the damage here from 2B, 7 million, right? So I think it's really, if Mast was in an SMG, then it would really be great. But because she's an SMG, it kind of just sucks because, you know, I mean, I could still bring her, and because of it, just we would have to get our burst skill. I mean, we could try it. I guess we could really try it. Right? I don't know if what's it called? It's gonna work out crazy if I take out Senti, but like we could do this, take you out and put in Mast, right? And then we could still give her the quantum cube that I just had on my my Senti, and I think this team will work, right? So we'll, I mean, yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. She's a defender, so we're good. We're good. Let's go again. And I want to kind of go against Privity teams, right? So I think we handled this person just before, a while back, like just a moment ago. I think we would lose to this team. No, this is a team that was a very iffy team. It looked like it was iffy, but it just beat us, right? Let me see if I can find a team that like looks good enough to fight. We just fought this team. You know what? Let's fight this team. Let's fight a Scarlet comp, because with this, Scarlet can't one-shot us. Even if she wanted to, she can't one-shot us. As long as we are in 2B's burst skill, even if we, if it takes, as long as we can get Mast and Noise to get their burst skills off, we're guaranteed going to win. Because when they get their burst skills off, even if they die, it's still on us, right? Their buffs are still on us. So we really just need to get it off, and I think we did. Yes, we did. But they're immune, so that's the only problem there. They were immune from the thing. We're immune now, but they were immune too. So actually, if damn, why is Noah? No, literally Noah has to be like the most, like literally the biggest counter to like instant rush teams, right? At least going against it itself, right? Because with her and her invincibility, even if I was to like stall it out, whoa, maybe I can stall it out. Nah, I can't really, because I would have to remove Biscuit or Jacko, and the whole point is that they're on team. But with Mast, I want to like get it going, but without, you know, having to worry about okay, wait, let me try to find another team that doesn't have Noah, though. I want to find another team that doesn't have Noah, so I could like test this. So this team is a bit weaker than mine. I want to find someone who's like a bit stronger than me but doesn't have Noah. That's gonna be very hard. This is gonna be quite hard. Let me pause until I find one. Okay, well, this team actually, I want to try it. So last time I fought this team on live, I actually did end up losing to it. But I think with this team, because of all the max HP buffs we're getting, we should be fine. And 2B should nuke. I think 2B should nuke with this team. Make sure she has a cube. Well, realistically, in PvP, right, Beishan cube doesn't really matter much to me. So I'm going to give her resilience where I can get more stats, right? Because I'm not going to get 300 shots off, right? So it's not really going to matter much to me. If I can get more stats with a higher level cube, I think we'll be able to nuke even more, right? So let's see, right? Let's see. I think we will beat this team, right? Last time we lost to this team on live, which was yesterday, right? So I think, again, getting that massive HP buff from Noise and Mast should just buff up my 2B insanely. And even if they do stun me, as long as we get it off, which... Okay, yeah, it worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. How much? 7 million we have. Yeah, that HP buff makes it just nuke. It's really that HP buff. Fantastic. Great. It's perfect. So that's the noise and 2B combo. It does work. I would say obviously it's way better if you can get this like way higher, because the more HP, I think at level 10 it's like 40-ish%, right? If you can get this as high as possible, I mean realistically level 5 is what you need. Level 10 is cool and all, but it's just a 5% difference from level 10. What is that, level 5? Set 30. I think at level 5 or level 10 it's let me check. No, never mind. At level 10, it's a 49% up to almost 50%. I thought it was 45 because it is 0.5, but no. Yeah, so getting up to level 10 will make it, obviously, the higher you invest into this character's burst skills, the stronger your 2B is going to be. But I don't think, honestly, the damage, the problem in PvP, I don't think it's the damage from the burst skill, because she's going to do enough regardless, right? If you want an instant nuke, that's where you want to go for that full level 10, you know, burst skill for noise or mask or whoever you are bringing to buff up your 2B's damage. I think even by herself, as we've already seen, she will still at least take half HP from everybody and then guarantee just nuke the one enemy with the highest HP. But if you want to guarantee nuke everyone, then that's where you want to have that type of buff from, you know, noise. But overall, it's a great team. I think this is a team that could work. I think if you are going against those teams that have Noah, your best bet is to probably slap 2B on a team that actually has slower burst generation with Biscuit. I don't really know, because you could have it work, right? If I was to bring Jackal, Biscuit, and 2B, right? The thing is, I want, like, they're gonna nuke me, so it's kind of hard to say, but it does work in PvP, right? I think you really just gotta pick and choose. You can use 2B in PvP, just pick and choose who you're fighting, and remember that Noah, for example, is invincible. Her entire team is invincible when she uses her burst skill. So you have to literally either get your burst skill, your 2B's burst skill off before Noah does hers, or you have to just, you know, find a way to just like go around it, which is, I assume, stalling it out. And making sure you're alive. But for now, it's your boy Zxous. Let me know what you guys think. Noise and 2B combo, very good in PvP. In PvE, it could work. I mean, it will work. It's just she's a 40-second cooldown, and I don't want to have to bring another burst 1 unit, so I'm not going to use her in PvE. But PvP, it works fantastically. So you guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Zxous, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.